Well, congrats, big shot!
You've officially mastered the art of getting played, chewed up, and spit out like yesterday's gum. And naturally, you just stood there, lapping up the scraps like some lovesick stray. You swallowed your pride raw, no chaser lugging around a hurt so pitiful you didn't even have the guts to let it show. And guess what she's thinking now? That you're still stuck in the same sad spot. Spineless, obvious. The emotional doormat she drags out whenever she's bored, or the phone stopped buzzing with better options. But plot twist, baby. The curtains dropped, and the clown show's canceled. Today, you're finally gonna learn how to settle the score with a woman who made you look like a fool. And here's the kicker. No needy, whiny rants dripping with self-pity or dramatic meltdowns that scream, "I'm still a mess." Nah, forget that noise. This is all about moves, ice, and leveling up 3 things you've been sleeping on till this very moment. Sick of being the dude who texts, "Hey stranger," and gets ghosted harder than a bad Tinder date? Done with playing backup, third string, or maybe the last guy on the bench? The emotional punching bag she only dials up when the silence gets too loud and Instagram's all tapped out? Well, welcome to the real world, pal. But don't sweat it. Today's your crash course in climbing to the top. Heads up, this ain't for the faint-hearted who plaster their stories with cheesy "you got this" quotes or sling passive-aggressive song lyrics her way. Nope, this is for the ones ready to win cold, hard, and for real. In just a hot minute, you'll get the slickest, sharpest, most cutthroat tricks to flip what she did to you, with interest and a late fee to boot. And the best part? She'll feel it. She'll clock that she's lost the reins, kick herself till it stings. And you? You'll be cackling, laughing your head off while she's bawling solo, staring at her phone, totally lost on how she fumbled the guy she thought would stay down, groveling for her next cheap shot. You ready to flip this script, or you still cool with being her emotional spare tire? Hold up, before we dive in, let's keep it real, something your whole damn relationship was missing. This video's only here because someone out there had the decency to smash that like button and subscribe. So do your part, yeah? It's free. Hit like, sub up, maybe toss a cheers in the comments. It's not for me, it's for the algorithm. And who knows, maybe one day for that shred of self-worth you're clawing back. No more stalling-only suckers are still texting "good morning" to folks who can't be bothered to reply. Let's cut to the chase. Move 1. The phantom, jab vanish without a trace. Time to ditch the "hey stranger" routine and step up as the "he's gone and she's freaking" guy. First thing you got a tattoo on that brain of yours. You know, the one she's been using as her emotional footrest. Absence stirs the pot. Dropping off the grid ain't running scared, buddy. It's chess, it's finesse, it's revenge with a velvet glove. When you vanish, you seed her mind with a doubt that eats like battery acid. What's up? Why'd he bail? Did he finally ditch me? Going dark's a quiet roar that cuts deeper than any sob story novel or that lame "we gotta talk" plea. Nope, you're not sending a goodbye text. You're not hinting you're stepping back. You're not begging her to miss you. You just... poof. Ice cold, clean cut, deadly. The ghost she can't shake loose. Cue the fireworks. She flips open WhatsApp and zilch. Your last message sits there, cold and unanswered. Now she's tasting her own medicine with a side of misery. She'll scroll her contacts, wait for your little green dot, and psych, you're MIA. She'll creep on Instagram, expecting your usual emo breadcrumbs and find nothing. Just dead air. A black hole of feelings that screams louder than any tantrum. Why's this a gut punch? 'Cause yesterday she owned the game. She called the shots on when to chat, when to ghost, when to toss you a bone or kick you to the curb, all based on her vibe. Now you're the boss, and you've checked out. Guess what? That scrambles her brain in ways no shrink can unscramble. And listen, don't block her. For the sake of your shiny new backbone, don't you dare block her! That's the rookie move of the fragile, disappearing but blocking to prove you're hurt. Worse they block than lurk from a burner account. Pathetic. Let her peek at your profile, sure. Let her see you're kicking, breathing, thriving, but gone. No updates, no hooks for her to grab. The classic, he's out there but he's out of reach. The phantom jabs pure gold 'cause it denies her the comfort of a reason or a neat little bow on the end. There's no end. Just a dry, brutal void that forces her to stew in questions, fears, insecurities, and that too late now regret that's worth squat. This is step one of your silent comeback. Vanish and let the quiet do the heavy lifting. 'Cause trust me, nothing stings more than realizing the guy she thought was a sure thing just melted into thin air. Now that you've tasted the dark magic of going ghost, let's roll to the next play. Spoiler, it's even nastier. Move 2. The dead. Quiet. Chilly. Calculated chats. Oh, check it. Maybe after your epic fade-out, she'll pull that sad little stunt. A "hey, stranger" text or the old "guess you forgot me, huh?" Poke from someone too proud to dig deeper. Cute, right? Total déjà vu. And here's where you drop the second bomb precision style. The dead quiet. Don't mix this up with that petty, pouty, silent treatment. That's too basic, and you're beyond basic now, yeah? Or you damn well better be. Dead quiet's an art form, a tightrope. You reply, but it's frosty, measured, flat as a dead battery. She hits you with "hi?" You toss back "hi." She goes, "You good?" And you, cool as a tax return, say, "Yep." Short, sharp, no fuss, like asking for extra ketchup or brushing off a street vendor. Zero warmth, zero interest, zero of the needy mess she's banking on. Every word you send is a cold, quiet middle finger. You don't need her anymore. End of story. This cuts deep because it trashes the playbook she wrote. She's dying to see you grovel, ask why she dipped, spill your guts, or fire off some whiny "I'm still here" essay. But you're flipping it. Even when you answer, you're checked out. Physically present, emotionally a corpse to her, at least. That'll throw her off harder than a power outage mid-Netflix binge. She'll poke, crack a joke, try to reel you in. And you, smooth, curt, all businesslike you're talking to a robocall. She chats, you grunt. She fishes, you slap an okay and bounce. It's not rude, it's not a jab. It's pure, unfiltered, "I don't care." The cruelest comeback in the book. This vibe will spark the worst kind of panic in her. Emotional helplessness. Yesterday, you were her lapdog, tail wagging, always on call, always thirsty. Now you're a brick wall. She talks, she reaches, and gets nothing but echoes. Even with replies, you're untouchable. That's peak revenge right there. No fireworks, no crowd, no big reveal. Just ice-cold math. With every failed try, her ego will twist up, crumble bit by bit, till she's whispering to herself, "What the hell did I do?" And that's when, my man, the tables really start to turn.
Ready for the next step? Fair warning, what's coming will sink the blade in deep, with that final twist that makes it bleed pretty. You in?
Move 3. The savage glow-up level. Up on the down low. Now that your silence is gnawing at her brittle ego like rust on a junkyard car, it's time to crank your revenge up a notch with what I'm calling the savage glow-up. Real talk. It's pointless to ghost, play it cool, and still be the same broken, clingy, emotional wreck inside, secretly praying she'll wake up one day and go, "Man, I blew it." Drop that rom-com fantasy, it's trash. Real payback kicks off when you level up on the sly. No press releases, no begging for props, no new me captions under gym pics. You're gonna take all that hurt she dumped on you, all that shame you choked down, and turn it into rocket fuel to become a guy so far beyond the one she toyed with and tossed aside, she wouldn't clock you in a lineup. Step 1, fix your look. Gym's not optional anymore. Quit the "I'm too busy" sob story. It's non-negotiable, a blood pact with the new you. And no, this ain't about her. It's about staring in the mirror and seeing a stranger she'd never pin as the sap she left for dead. Hit the weights, eat right, Upgrade the wardrobe. Every rep, every sharp fit, buries that weak, groveling version she kicked around. Step 2. Stack your cash. Money's your ticket out, your shield, your swagger. Get your financial game tight. Not to flex on Insta with some corny blessed hashtag, but to own your damn life. A man who's got his wallet sorted doesn't lean on anyone's feelings. And that's hotter than any thirst trap. She'll notice. Not 'cause you're sliding into her DMs with "check me out now," but 'cause the ripple's gonna hit. Social media's your mute hype man. You don't say a word, but the pics, the spots you're hitting, the way you carry yourself, it'll all shout for you. And her? She'll be lurking, trust me, chewing her nails, dreaming up scenes where you're already on to the next, living large, meeting fresh faces while she's stuck, drowning in her own smug mess. And here's the rub. It'll sting her worse than any rant you could have typed up. The savage glow-up ain't for her, never was. It's for you. Your comeback, your rebuild, your rise. But she's still gonna catch every punch you throw at becoming version 2.0 stronger, sharper, loaded, cocky, and above all, unbothered. When she sees the guy she clowned is now the prize any smart chick would kill for, the what if will choke her raw, relentless, suffocating. And we're just warming up. We haven't even touched how to make her feel every ounce of what she put you through. Buckle up, 'cause the next move dishes her pain back with a fat tip, a late charge, and that "who me" vibe. Want it now, or you need a sec to soak in all this badassery? Move 4. The pain mirror. Let her taste what she fed you. Here's where the silent revenge gets downright juicy, handing her back the whole damn meal she served you, with extra spice, a side of regret, and a cherry of misery on top. But hold the phone. It's not with some cringe manifesto, clingy ultimatums, or that tired "we need to talk" line straight out of the loser's handbook. It's all action, baby. Actions hit harder than any teary soap opera. Back then, who was the one texting into the void? You. Who sat there, gutted, overanalyzing her radio silence like a conspiracy nut? You. Well, guess what, hotshot? The wheels spun, and now she's the one choking on every second of that dread. But easy does it. You don't need to fake it or play some cheap mind game like a wannabe mastermind. Nope. You just aren't there anymore. That emotional slot she used to fill with your "please pick me" desperation? It's a gaping sinkhole in her world now, a crushing "where'd he go?" Panic about what you're thinking, feeling, doing, and oh snap who you're doing it with. She's gonna feel it. Every smug inch of her ego drowning in that emotional blackout. The same one you know like an old enemy. The kind that stole your sleep, trashed your pride, had you muttering, "What did I screw up?" Now it's her turn to wrestle that beast. And you? You're just chilling, wordless, untouchable, living your truth. Don't jump on her texts. Hell, don't even reply if you can swing it. And if you do, keep it tight, frosty, clipped like you're swatting away junk mail. Let her toss out that half-assed testing the waters line and get back. Nothing. Or maybe a cool, an alright, or some throwaway emoji that says less than a shrug. She used to toy with your doubts like a cat with a half-dead mouse-dangling hope, yanking it away, dropping you when the fun ran dry. Now she's the one staring down her own shaky what-ifs, her own creeping panic. Every day's a brutal reflection, showing her how much being ignored burns, how absence chews you up, how soul-crushing it is to get the cold shoulder. And the cherry on this revenge Sunday? You don't gotta yell, hint, or slap some fake "I'm healed" quote online. You're ghosting, your glow-up, your chill. They'll do the dirty work for you. She'll get it. No effort required that the game's flipped. That's the heart of silent payback. Dishing out the hurt without breaking a sweat, without groveling for notice, without begging for respect. But don't kick back yet. This ain't the end game. Her ego's cracking like dollar store dishes, and now's the time to lock in that power switch for good. That's where we're headed next. Where you You call the shots. Quick timeout. Ace, fed up with being her deluxe doormat? The guy who says thanks for every kick in the teeth? Snap out of it. No more swallowing disrespect. No more bouncing around like her emotional punching bag whenever she's in a mood. Today's the day you rewrite this tired script. Oh, and peek at the description. There's a digital playbook waiting. What's it for? To school you in being a damn challenge, ditching the weepy rug act, and putting any woman in her place. No mercy, no whining, no fuss. You'll learn to keep your head high, and bonus round, how to make her respect you. Or better yet, not give a damn if she doesn't. 'Cause the world don't coddle quitters, my friend. Time to stand like you own the rule book. Or keep playing the fool in your own story. The chump who takes it all and doesn't notice the crowd's long gone. Your call. Move 5, the power flip. When she crawls back, be a no-show. Well, look who's slinking back. Her. Told you she would. Mark it down. Not 'cause she's head over heels or drowning in real regret, nah. She just needs to know one thing. Does she still have you on a leash? She'll drop that shameless, what's good? Or the sappy, I dreamed of you. Peak emotional bait. Or the saddest play yet. Liking some ancient pic so you'll clock she's still around. Adorable, huh? Same old. But don't kid yourself. This ain't love. It ain't missing you. It ain't a comeback. It's her twisted itch to check if one finger snap still sends you scampering like a puppy on a sugar high. Except, not this time. Not anymore. This is your shot to cap off your silent revenge with a crown of glory. The full-on power flip. You're not on call. You're not racing to text back. Not biting her emotional hook. Not hopping back on that roller coaster where she's the operator and you're the sucker. Your job now? Show her smooth and stone cold that she's not even on your radar. Not a blip. She used to know, one flick of her wrist, one coy emoji, and you ditch everything to chase her shadow. Now, she can wail, flail, or bust a move on reels you're not budging. Maybe you'll stroll by, real slow. And here's the nastiest, most surgical twist. You don't need a big speech, a public gotcha, or some long-winded I'm done, I deserve better post. Nope. All it takes is one thing, your emotional AWOL. If she keeps at it, tries to chat you up, sure, reply but polite, clipped, far off, like you're texting your cable company. Prove that while she was jerking you around, you were busy growing, thriving, living. And twist of fate, she's the one left in the dust. This power flips more than making her see what she threw away. It's locking in that you'll never again be the sad sap who's too open, too weak, too there. When she feels that grip slip, when the attention she took for granted turns rare, thin, and flat out meh, the freakout's gonna chew her alive from the inside. And you'll stand tall, cool, bulletproof. 'Cause brother, the next bit's the sweetest yet. Showing classy, quiet, effortless, that your life's a million times better, and she's not invited. Move 6, the social flex. Prove your life's lit without her. We've hit the tastiest, meanest, most soul-crushing stop on this ride, cementing your rep as the guy who didn't just bounce back, but soared, living his prime and oh so sweet without her in the frame. And the killer part? No fake flexing required. No calls, no look at me now essays, no shoving your wins in her face. Your life's the megaphone, and trust she'll tune in. Don't think for a sec that your disappearing act killed her interest. Reverse that. The ghosting, the hush, the whatever vibe. It lit a nosy fire she can't put out. People are wired this way, lose the upper hand on something they owned, and bam, they're hooked, trapped in their own quiet obsession. She'll be dying to know, who's he rolling with? Where's he at? Why's he not chasing me? Who's that in his pics? She'll snoop, dissect every pixel, zoom in on shadows like a detective gone rogue. Lame, but oh so true. And you just live. Show without trying that your world's on fire now. Not with some try-hard, blessed glow-up montage leave that for the clout chasers. You're above that game. Start dropping casual snaps. That dope dinner out. the trip you've been itching for, a new crew she doesn't know, picking up that hobby she never saw coming, and poetic justice. She'll catch it all without you flexing a muscle to impress. Every shot's gonna burn her ego like a blowtorch. Wait, wasn't he a wreck? Didn't he worship me? Wasn't I his everything? Nope, not anymore. Now she's staring at a guy who's rolling, self-made, surrounded by fresh vibes, tougher, hotter, locked in. Better yet, she'll see it all went down without her. After all her snubs, mind games, and cold shoulders, you didn't just make it, you crushed it. That's the hardest slap she'll ever catch. And the kicker, you didn't even whisper a word. The social flex is a death blow because it screams loud in public that you're off the market. Your life didn't just keep going, it launched. You're better off without her baggage. And that sparks what? Emotional paralysis. A wordless meltdown. The sinking feeling she didn't just lose the whip hand. She lost her ticket to your new glow. While you climb, shine, thrive. She's stuck, stewing in the maybe I'm the loser pit. Not you, champ. Never you. With that nailed down, locked into her pride like a frostbitten spike, we're on to the final play. Rewiring your head, the real reboot, the ironclad code that'll keep you from ever sliding back into that weak, desperate, please love me mess. Move 7. The rewire shift your mindset and kill emotional neediness. Your life's a billboard now hotter, bolder, fuller, but the real work's inside. Let's get real. All the outer swagger means zip if you're still that shaky, needy shell, ready to lap up crumbs from someone who treated you like last week's leftovers. Here's the final knockout, the rewire, a brutal, permanent overhaul of how you see her, women, and most critical you. First truth to drill into your skull. She wasn't that special. Forget how much you bought the hype, how you built her up as the one, untouchable, heaven sent. She wasn't. Truth. She was a funhouse mirror for your insecurities, a blank slate you scribbled all your hopes and hang-ups on. Here's the deal. There's a sea of women out there, just as dope or doper, and the only reason she owned you was because you handed her the keys, gift-wrapped, practically begging, wreck me, please. The rewire starts when you smash that pedestal to bits and get it. A woman's not your trophy, your gold star, your I'm a man now badge. The real prize? You. The guy who's grinding, growing, stacking up a life worth living. And guess what? Women will flock like moths to a flame you don't chase anymore. When you kill that emotional clinginess, you ditch the sad, kid-like itch to be liked, validated, wanted at all costs. You pick your shots, not crawl after someone who kicked you down. That alone's a savage payback. She'll clock with a jolt and a groan that she can't rattle you anymore. Her stare doesn't freeze you. Her words don't trip you up. You just don't care. And the cruel twist? She'll see she's lost her spot, her pull. Not 'cause you raged or ranted, but 'cause you outgrew her. She's yesterday's news. You didn't even send the memo. Rewiring's about locking out any backslide, any chance of reverting to that soft, take-me-back fool. It's armoring your self-worth, stealing your focus, making damn sure you'll never need a woman to feel whole again. And when that armor's forged, when you truly don't give a rip, the next move's a lock, wielding your new mental muscle to toy with her ego, no sweat required. Move 8, the mind game screw with her ego, word-free. Now that you're emotionally bulletproof, out of reach, unbreakable, it's time to hit her where it's tender, her ego. But forget the old you flinging hints, typing novels, scrambling for notice. Now you'll mess with her head without a peep. Yeah, man, the slickest mind game's got no soundtrack. She used to have you pegged. A few days off the radar, a breadcrumb of hey, and you'd sprint back, proving your worth like a kid chasing a gold star. Now, she's got nothing. Clueless. She doesn't know your moves, your crew who's taken her old spot, your thoughts, your plans. She's blind. And that's torture. Control freaks and manipulators especially crumble when the reins slip. Mystery's your ace now. You're a shadow she can't pin. She'll stalk. Oh, she will. Every post, every gap, every where's he at. Moment, she'll spiral. Is he taken? Did he erase me already? How'd he bounce so fast? And the poetry. She, who tossed you like trash, now feels like the throwaway. She, who left you guessing, why'd she ghost, now lies awake asking, why'd he quit me? Even if she plays it cool, she'll measure herself against your imaginary new flame. She'll feel the fade, the irrelevance. You? Don't fake it. No look at me with someone else stunts. No staged perfect life charade. Just keep rolling, growing, doing you. She'll unravel solo, slow, silent, and oh so satisfying. Your sheer not there vibe, once her go-to toy, now a no-show light's a gnawing worry, a hushed frenzy, a clawing need to tug a thread you snipped ages ago. This mind game's a killer 'cause it strikes her ego, her pride, that sick craving to be wanted, noticed, missed. When she sees that's gone, that you don't need to prove jack, she'll implode. She'll reach out, text, drop that, how you holding up, bait, testing her grip. And you'll do the unthinkable, stay ice cold, unshaken, let her ramble into her own echo chamber of should've known. 'Cause now, it's endgame time, the last blow, the grand finale, total don't care, where she gets it crystal clear, no words needed that she's done, for keeps. Move 9, the kill shot, indifference that shatters. Here we are, the top of the heap, the iciest, deadliest, most crushing move in your silent revenge, pure, uncut indifference. No room for waffling, backtracking, or that mushy baggage you used to hug like a lifeline. Nah, it's over. Full stop. Indifference is the meanest, most wrecking ball of 'em all, 'cause it leaves no wiggle room. Scorn. That's still anger, jealousy, something she can spin. But indifference, that's a blank, frigid, you're nothing note that says she's got no hold on you. For someone who jerked you around, toyed with your heart, and walked all over you, that's a nightmare. She'll prod, fling a shameless insta-jab, like some old post to see if you twitch. Text, hey stranger, thinking the old spark's still live. And you? Nada. Zilch. Not a flicker. The brilliance? You don't even fake it. You are it. When the change is legit, indifference ain't a show, it's just you. The guy who doesn't waste breath or bandwidth on someone who didn't see your worth. Every poke she throws bounces off a wall unseen, uncrackable, no why needed, no I'm out speech. Just you, steady, unbothered, living like she's a ghost from a past life. This is the real kill shot. No yelling, no explaining, no airing dirty laundry. Just moving on. 'Cause nothing guts harder than the silence of someone who's over it. Nothing hurts more than knowing the one who used to beg for your crumbs doesn't even know you're there. With that, you crush any flicker of hope she's got left to pull your strings again, branding the end of that humiliating loop you rode too long. Now who's running this? You. Who's setting the bar? You. Who flipped it all without a sound? You. And her, the one so sure she could toy with you forever. She's waking up to the loss, the power, the upper hand, and biggest of all you. But hang on, Ace, there's one last gem, the honor code to lock out ever being her fool again. Let's seal this with the heaviest truth yet, your new way of rolling. Move 10, the honor code never backslide. There it is. You've run this silent revenge playbook like a pro vanished, hushed, upgraded, demolished. What's next? Time to carve your honor code in stone, with grit and guts. Never backslide. Never ever let the same woman who clowned you once get a second swing. Sounds like a no-brainer, right? Except this is where most crash. After all the ghosting, the glow-up, the ice, she'll try a comeback. Bet on it. She'll roll up with the sob story, quivering lip, some soap opera, I've changed pitch. Excuses that'd have melted old you faster than butter on a skillet. But now, nope, not today. 'Cause you're not that fragile. Please take me guy who'd settle for scraps anymore. You're the dude who learned through the grinder, the sting, the shame that once a snake bites, it'll bite again. A liar keeps lying. And a fool maker? She'll never respect you for real. This honor code's bigger than her. It's about never circling back to any setup that shrinks you, that drags you back to weak need, I'll do anything territory just to keep someone happy who couldn't give a damn about your worth. It's drawing lines in concrete, guarding your pride like it's gold. You've cracked the code your old self missed. Respect's not a request, it's a demand. And anyone who didn't dish it out before doesn't get a seat at your table after. Never backslide, ever. 'Cause the real win ain't her tears, her sorry, her groveling that small potatoes. The true W is you rock solid, sure, whole, never letting anyone ever play you again. This is your North Star now, the shield for your rise, the lock on your power, proof it'll never slip to someone who didn't earn it or deserve it. So congrats, game's done. And who came out on top? You. Wrap up. And that's the deal. She'll miss you, kick herself, claw to get close again. Anything to rewind to when you were her emotional yo-yo, always on deck. But you'll be too busy killing it as your best self. Living a life she can't touch. Breathing a freedom she never had the guts or the grace to hand you. The loop's closed. You've shed the chaser, the beggar, the crumb scraper, and stepped up as the guy she'll never shake. And the coldest, most crushing kicker? You didn't say a word. No shouting, no petty story captions, no sad sack hints with moody tunes. Just 3 moves. Vanish, rise, hush. That's why this revenge is what it should be. Quiet, frosty, and downright annihilating. So spill it. Ever pulled a comeback like this? Worked this silent surgical magic on some chick who played you? Drop it in the comments. Let's swap these redemption tales, these I made it wins. 'Cause brother, you're not riding this solo. This is the spot for guys who quit being suckers and became the ones they can't forget. And hey, if this hit home, if you caught that never again spark, smash that like, sub up, ring the bell. No tears, no fluff here, just plans, ice, and growth. Catch you next time where you'll keep mastering how to not just blend in, but rule the damn game, the man no woman can erase or outrun. Peace, champ!